Alright, so there we go. So hello everyone and welcome back to the next flight. Yeah, we are going do it finally. 45,000 feet flying a 747-400. So let's straight jump into the cockpit and let's talk about this very rather special rare flight, because this is it. It's a giant for AtlasAir GTI9502 Chicago from Miami. Yeah, it's 747-400 from AtlasAir that is operated by Qantas. So that is a little bit special about this livery. You can see it here also on the front. It's also in this livery included. Yeah, this flight was taking place from Chicago to Miami and back. I think because where the stand parking was in Miami, that this flight was only a maintenance flight for light maintenance or heavy maintenance, because the height of the way to Miami was very quite special, because I am filtering 747-400 above 44,000 feet, and when I have time into in the bus or train or my girlfriend, then I will look on my radar 24 and scrolling back to flights that the 747-400 has done at 45,000 feet. So I find, find this flight. So if you have the cold edition of flight rating 24, because I think it's longer than 40 days back now that this flight was taking place in real life. But yeah, so this flight, yeah, it's to May. Yes, it's now 31 May 2024. So if you have the cold edition of flight rating 24, type in November 409 Mike Charlie or N409 MC. Scroll down to 2 May of 2024, Chicago ORD to Miami MIA 5I9502. You can see all the flight span. This one here, 2024, they are QF, but the rest was 5I, also this flight here, and yeah, he flew at 45,000 feet, believe it or not. You can check it on flight radar 24, November 490 Mike Charlie, go back to 2 May of 2024, Chicago, Miami. Load playback, and this flight has all the way flown from Chicago to Miami at 45,000 feet. This is not tweaked or anything else, something. It's real 45,000 feet. So ground speed was plus minus 480, and even the GPS altitude was 46,450 feet. So with the current air pressure, it flew with outstanding pressure, even on more higher with GPS altitudes than the calculated altitude. So and at height, the sky is very blue, so with the blue AtlasAir livery, it's very beautiful. And when he was landed in Miami, he has parked over there, and you can see it on this screenshot where he was parked up, and where he has his transponder turned off. They are real life when the satellite pictures was making from Google. Two 747s 400 nosing each other with the engine cowl flaps opened and some stairs above the engines. You can see this one has a high loader in the back, because the back door is open, but the high loader is down. Also the cargo door is open, but there is no cargo loading in because there is some stairs all the way up. And also this one engine has its cowl flaps opened, and this one has all four engine cowl flaps opened. Even the flaps, not at this one, but at this one, even the flaps are down. Look at that, here on the front and in the back, you can see even that the flaps was down. This airplane from AtlasAir. I cannot read the registration, but it's not November 490 Mike Charlie, because it's not having the great AtlasAir by Qantas. But yeah, so you can see that he has parked in Miami, a parking spot where AtlasAir doing some maintenance, and also you can see here some hangars. But the AtlasAir one, I think, is on the other side, but light bar, or if you can see here, they are doing also some maintenance here. Also the flaps are down, flaps of the engines are open, very nice. So we do that of course also. And when he was flying back from Miami to Chicago, the flight time going to Miami was 2 hours and 29 minutes, and the flight time back was 3 hours and 10 minutes. So 51 minutes slower, but the way back, I have no idea, because it was Miami, Chicago, Miami, 2 May, and then 7 May was Chicago, New York, Honolulu, and then New York, Honolulu, and then some very special hocus pocus. He was suddenly back in Miami to Chicago, and then from, not Chicago, but from Honolulu to Melbourne. So I think it was Chicago, Miami, Miami, Chicago, but this flight was unknown. This, I think this flight was cancelled. Then Miami, Chicago, and then I think Chicago, New York, Honolulu, Honolulu, Melbourne, Sydney. I think, because I think this is a little bit messed up. I'm not sure, but it looks like. And the flight back was, he was flying at 40,000 feet. So not high, but yeah. For an A320 or a 737, it's high. But of course that's for the 747. So, let's first talk about the parking stands and then the flight plan. So we are currently here at November Echo Ram 6. It was parked up, if you can see there, the second one to the right, so 6. We are then currently at the North Cargo Ramp parking. In real life, he was taking off, I think it was, yeah, it was in real life. He was taking off of 28 right, but with our the other way around. So was also N747-400 from Chicago to Anchorage, 2 from AtlasAir and 1 from AtlasAir, but they 3 flew to Anchorage, but this one of course to Miami. But I think because this heading hold, and then by ATC you get a clearance for another heading. So also Super says 9C current time taking off, so we will do that also. Yeah, it's not really departure City to Stars in Chicago. It's a climb straight out heading, runway heading, and then the ATC tell you which heading you can fly to your first waypoint. Trans altitude is 80,000, airport is 680. Yeah, this is the taxi charge departing of runway 9 center. I've also taken a screenshot because there is some, not on this one, not there are wire on some charge one-way routes, so that is it. Also, let's talk about tech performance. I know that Simbury has also taken performance calculator, but without the registration, you have also not intersections, and by Tomcats you have intersections. So because we are very light, so but with the ATC it's not allowed, I think, to take another intersection. So we do then Tomcats because I can see also the runway length, or the if there is a shortcut available, the from runway head of feet to take it down to the intersection for the end of the runway. So November 490. November 497-409, Mike Charlie, type 400, ZF 680C B1F engines. Weight is LBS, so the winds are currently 15 by 8, temperature 71, humidity 1022. Runway condition is dry. Takeoff weight, we are at only 3 pilots, no cargo, packs or freight on board. So takeoff weight LBS is 4 files, 47 so 400,000, 470,960 LBS pounds, first optimum air conditioning at the end of Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta runway 9er center, animation 93, so we will take up my heading mode 93. Slope is a little bit down, minus 2.0. From runway we are going all the way to the end, and it will give us a flap stand D-rate takeoff 2, not 1, or climb thrust, but 2 because we are very light. So the D-rate takeoff 2 is to plus 74, very high. Codes climb V1, then 120, VR is also 120, middle V2 from 40, and then even we have a margin of 5,009 feet, 4 feet, so and we are looking then for an N1 of 3 or no 3 43.9 93.1, and we are even with high thrust performance. It's 2 knots in an envelope of 101.1. So yeah, we are light. Let's talk about the flight plan. So we are Giant 9502, now 30 May of 2024, from Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta to Kilo Mike India Alpha 77400, November 490, so 409 Mike Charlie. O'Hare International to Miami, International. It was the index of 74. I saw on flight ops cost index. The wind's currently 280.44. Maximum, we are very below maximum takeoff tonnage landing or ZFA. So maximum tonnage taking off is 8,070. So 875,000, and we are estimated for 437,960. Maximum landing weight is 666,000. So we are very lower than that estimated when we are taking off. So we can fly back to the runway or to the airfield. We have flying back. Landing weight estimated at 398,288 pounds, and the ZFA maximum is 635,000, and we are currently then 374,264. We are looking for what fuels 146, so 6 for 46,696, 646,496. Yeah, to the route, standard departing runway heading 97, and then in Miami we have the CSTAL to arrival. I have seen it on Navigator charts. It's a very slow, painful, and long arrival with some speed restrictions and a lot of altitude restrictions. So when we are flying above Orlando, we are going to descend. So all the way down into Miami, I think it was. So nice. But that gives us a good look at the airplane. So PAX 3, only 3 pilots, cargo 0.2, payload is 0.7, and it have all discussed. Also the fuel, we can take an extra of 2,076.7, but we are flying also over to Miami, and I think we're indeed the 450, yeah, we have indeed 75 knots tailwind, and then 63 knots of wind from the right, a little bit of turbulence, yeah, but not extreme at all. Yeah, the wind is the wind. We have some weather in Miami to the left, but we are now in 1 hour further ahead, so I think the weather is or above the airfield, or it is going away. So let's figure this out. Alright, now let's go back into the flight deck. So you can see it here, operated by AtlasAir on behalf of Qantas Airways. It's very dirt. That is one thing what I have noticed. very dirt. That's very beautiful. So a little bit of yeah, extra dirt on it, that you can see that the airplane is using a lot. So beautiful engines, very nice. So yeah, I have I plan the traffic on, so there are 3 airplanes. But if I now look to the right, to my left of screen, yeah, you're really not want a pilot flying into Chicago. I've seen all, in Houston, there was, or Atlanta, no, Houston it was, I think. So for some product landing in Houston, but he was rerouting to Dallas because the wind was 42 knots, gusting 65 knots. And when I have turned on the American North weather radar, there was on the above the airfield a very purple spot. I think you had also a tornado warning in the areas, because in Texas there you had now tornado season. So yeah, I've seen some videos and pictures on the internet, but man, I cannot even imagine how a tornado is in real life, because I live in the Netherlands. So the most of the time we have some storms, but that is a wind of 120 kilometers. So that is 80 miles an hour, I think, at highest. So that's not very special peanuts like a tornado in America. So also 409 is livery is not available, because I am making this livery from some photoreal scenery pictures from photo.net, what it's called, from Flight 24. Yes, photos.com. And there are some pictures to taking a photoreal scenery, so you can see I need some dirt there, very beautiful. So yeah, alright, so let's jump into the cockpit, and let's go into first the lower, this one. So beautiful sun. So yeah, let's hurry up, because I really want to take some screenshots at 45,000 feet. So let's go to D-Link, ACARS, pre-flight. So Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta to Kilo Mike India Alpha. We are currently departing, estimated time of 21:30, estimated flight time will be 2 hours and 20 minutes. Airline your ID is 5I, and yeah, yes, GTI9502. Let's D-Link that. Let's go back up to the right. So let's go and do the fuel. That was 696. Yeah, only 18%, and the payload 37. The payload is 3. set 4.2 it says here, but 37374.2. Yeah, load level 4.2. Yeah, this is the max of 3 that I set to the max with the payload of the pilots. So he's calculated that as some cargo. Alright, so then we get rid of the fuel truck. And let's also do stairs entry. I'll go away. So FMC. Yeah, it was North 6 or North A 6, but he is taking that not in database, so I will leave it as it is. And then going from Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta Kilo Mike India Alpha company route, and then we are GTI9502. We are able for looking 9C boarding, so activate execute boarding runway 9C with no stars and need, and then yeah, we are looking for runway 9er via the crystal to 9er, and then transaltitude is the L, and the transition here this one is on the other side of the airfield, because we have to fly around the airfield. Alright, so the runway heading was 93. Alright, silence a little bit. So let's see if this is right. So taking off runway heading, I ate this, and then let's see, all the way down into Miami. Yes, indeed. Yes, and then this, and I'll go. Yeah, and then indeed going straight forward and into runway 9er. So that is indeed correct. So that was 97.2. That's correct. Reserves. It's 2 because you can. It's alternate of KMCO, so that is Orlando, or maybe with the weather to Fort Lauderdale. Cost index of 74. We are going to yes 450. I can put it in there. Nice. The step size is 0 because we are on max altitude, and the current CG. So let's do first that was 74. Even the temperature is 74. In the 747 is cost index of 74, and then climb 2 because we are very light. Flaps 10. It says not flaps, and that's not flaps 10, but flaps 5 instead of 10. Let's also do this, and this, and this. The head mobility then was 6, and it was down slope of 0.2. Ignition is already dry indeed. The GG trim is then 25. 25. Let's see what is set here. So yeah, 24.6. As you can not. Can I do also 24.6? Let's see. It's better. More precisely. So trim of 3.5. So that will give us a V1 of 102. VR of no. 1, yeah, 120, 120, and a VR 140. So it's with an handling of 6 knots will give us that of a V2 of 124. Yeah, you have also flights from AtlasAir that is going to Seoul all the way from here, from Chicago. So that flight is I think 15 hours. So with the payload and completely fueled, they will be not taking off with a VR of 124. So 124. Alright. Yeah, so let's check. Doors are closed. Let's see. No fuel center. Doors are closed. Alright. So let's turn then this on, and this on, and this one on aux, and this one on auto. Check. Then you can also do trim to 3.5, 0 to 3.5 to there. Check. Alright. Let's see. So VNAV. So we are very light. So let's do 310 by Mach 58. So and let's see here. Yeah, here optimum flight levels 438 and maximum indeed is flight level 450, and then will I do Mach 85. Nice. Alright, so then Mach 840 and then sending off 280. The forecast is also 80,000. So let's do and request our wind data. So we are now currently landing with 26.8. So let's load in the wind data. And after that I will contact tower for the clearance. So execute, and then 28.6, and let's do the forecast, also loading in. Alright, 28.2. So let's so let's do first the ATIS clearance, so 119.250. Well, let's listen to that first.
O'Hare, clearance delivery, Giant 90502, heavy, IFR, Miami, ready to touch. Giant 90502, heavy, cleared Miami Airport, filed, fly runway heavy, climb and maintain 11,000, departure frequency is 120.55, squawk 2524. Giant 90502, heavy, cleared Miami Airport as filed, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 11,000, departure on 122.
Alright, so climb runway heading of 93. Climb and maintain L1000, boarding on 12165 and squawk 2524. Check. Alright, let's go and then start the APU. So let's go walk to the end to listen to those beautiful AM. Oh, look at that! Nice. To listen to those beautiful APU sounds. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. And I think APU has started and is on. So let's check that by electric. Or maybe status, you can see it here. Yes, the APU is on and indeed running. Alright, and available. So Gen 1 and 2 packs 1, 2 APU pack. And on. Alright, so without cargo we only pack 1. So parking brakes. No smoking on, APU is running, packs 2 and 3 off, park brake is set. So let's release the ground power and the wheel shocks. So let's do the flight directors on, and then I will do VNAV and then heading hold. Yeah, so heading select, and then after that holding hold and VNAV. Alright, so the APU is on. So let's ask our takeoff clearance on 121.675. 121. Yes. 675. Oh wait. Request taxi iPhone.
Chicago ground, Giant 90502 Heavy with Tango, ready to taxi IFR. Giant 90502 Heavy.
Yeah, I sent her.
Hold short of runway 9er center. IAT taxiway November 1.
So November 1.
Delta Zulu. Contact tower 120.75.
Mike. Yeah, check. Mike.
Taxiing hold short runway 9er center.
Delta.
Taxiway November.
Oh yeah, Mike. Alright, Mike Delta.
Mike Delta Zulu. Giant
Yeah, and
90502
Zulu
Heavy.
is indeed all the way to the end checked. Alright, and tower is 120.750. Alright, so let's rudder left, right, rudder. Alright, so let's turn on the beacon light. let's turn on the fuel pumps. In the center there's nothing. Yeah, and then we can go and doing our pushback. So before that, let's save the flight. Mike Delta, so it's all the way to the right, and on Delta to the end. Alright, check. As planned. Asphalt. Let's show it also to you. If yeah, it's saved. So then we are going to the northeast, north 1, then via November to Mike, on Delta here to the right, all the way down to Zulu, and then also Zulu to 9 center, straight out. Yeah, so let's go and do the pushback. Let's see of the air. Yeah, this is the scuffed. So that is indeed the right pushback truck. So so let's do a straight out pushback, and then immediately here to the right, and hold short here. So there we go, 45,000 feet flight of the 747-400 in America from AtlasAir. So let's go do it. Alright. Hello.
Ground to flight deck.
Go ahead.
Communication check, please, and confirm that the brakes are set.
Park brakes are indeed set.
Communications are okay and the brakes are set.
Thanks.
Alright, so let's turn on the plates. Alright. So then we are yeah, can push back. Let's go.
We are ready for pushback and engine start, facing west.
Roger, facing west. Release brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Transponder on. Start the block time clock. And let's turn off pack 1. And wait for the moment that we can go and start our engines. So, yeah, you have there where we are for the engines starting.
You are clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Let's do then first engine number 3 and 4. Alright, so starting 3, 4. There they go. And 20, view 1, 2. They are on. because I heard the click out. So let's go to the other side and let's go start engine 1 and 2.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Let's first do the parking brakes. They are set.
Parking brake set.
And let's
Roger.
go start engine number 1 and 2. Very beautiful in the set. So starting 1 and 2. For 20 and 2. Check 1, 2. Beautiful sound.
Chicago ground, American 359er, takeoff, ready to taxi to ifly. American 359er, taxi to small short runway 10, left, taxiway Alpha 15,
Alright, I heard their shots down. So then backs 1, 2, 3 on. Let's reset back 1 and 2. On. So if you back can then now turn off. Also drawing 1 and 4 to auto. And start switches to continuous, and let's turn off the APU. Let's also get rid of the ground pushback truck. Alright then, so let's do first the flaps to 10. So what is going on with the weather? The F. Wait, what? Wait, let's reset active sky next, because the clouds are very strange looking, doing. So let's first reset active sky next. Here. Let's reset active sky next first. Clear sky. Apply chains. Then there's the APU going up. Let's start again. Active sky next. Back up. Let's do load flight plan then. Alright. Connected lifetime weather mode. Direct 204. Alright. So the current QNH is 1022 PD. That is indeed true. Alright. Better. So, yeah, flaps 10. Let's go here to the city side. Yes. Look at that. some fluffy clouds, but they are looking normal. The fluffy clouds. Yes, better. Alright, so let's do then flaps to 10. So 1, 5, 10. Let's see, he is taking Foxtrot. Yeah, he's currently here, and there's also some crawler from China Cargo from Anchorage to Chicago. Oh, he has landed. On runway 10 center, and then after Foxtrot down to Charlie, and then Kilo, he's holding short here. Alright, so flaps 10. Check, so let's do a status check. So full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full back, neutral, full forward, neutral. Let's see if my feet over the pedals. Full right, neutral, full left, neutral. Alright, back turn on the park brakes. Of course, signal signs on out brakes, RTO. Flaps are checked. Alright, so the status can go away. Fuel tank to engine. Yeah, they are on. Because then we have directly fuel. No. It is this one. Or not? Yes. They are on. Alright, so that is now checked. Let's go then. And so traffic, weather, traffic, terrain. Wing lights on. Our internal taxi light on. And then let's go. Reset this. And then let's go to taxi. So park brakes off, and there we go to Miami for some maintenance. Also, we have another airplane over there, an A320 from United. Very beautiful to see some other traffic. Where is he going from? And to this one, Minneapolis to Chicago, taxiing in. Landed number 9 left. Yeah, we are going to 9 center and parking to gate B5. Nice. So that is that one over there. Alright, so D-rate to take off to, or D-rate to take off to maximum 74. Cost index of 74 in a 747-400, and climb 2, because otherwise we are climbing as a rocket. So I will do the climb thrust also manually, because if I see that I can climb a little bit faster, I do climb 1, and then even higher, of course, climb normal, because how higher, how thinner they are. Let's brake a little bit to taking here to the right. Yeah, you can feel definitely when taxi that the airplane is light. Oh, look at that. Some tower view in the distance. A319 ahead. Alright. So, then here it is to the left. Yeah, yes. Then to the right. Check. So here, on to the left to Mike. Let's brake a little bit. So yeah, here Mike. Then here to the right on Delta. Cross runway 22 right for left. And then all the way to the end to Zulu. Oh, look at that. Another airplane. And SAS A330 looks like. Very nice, very nice. So then here, going to the right. So this is taxiway
3, 2,
Delta.
1.
Yeah, this is taxiway Delta. Cross runway to right. Also there's an airplane taking off.
2, 2, right.
Check. Yeah, there's he going. Yes. Beautiful. Alright. So then we are now going all the way to the end. To Zulu, all short. Zulu, yeah, Whiskey Echo Zulu. That's maximum of 20 knots of taxiing speed. Not faster in 747. Yeah, we are flight, so if we are doing 25, it will be not any difficult chains, but not higher than 25, because we are light. So but if we are heavy and we are going to a flight of 10 hours with payload cargoes, then we are definitely not taxiing higher above 20 knots, but we are very light, so let's do taxiing straight of 25, and then all the way to the end, to Zulu indeed. All right. So this is Fenix design, something like that. And then Miami Latina VFR. I have those airfields and landmarks a long time. In my simulator, so it's old, but it's doing his job. So uniform indeed here to the right. Yeah, check uniform 2, uniform. And here a little bit to the left. On Delta. And then here on the end is Whiskey. And then the other one behind it is Zulu. Alright. So then let's hold short here for just a second to let's request our takeoff clearance. Brake a little bit. Nice. Very fine. Then here, going to the left.
Approaching.
It's not. A little bit forward.
Right.
And going to the left. Beautiful turn. And then more short here. Off to 7 center. 9 center. And stop. Mark brakes on. Let's turn off the runway turn-offs and taxi lights. Let's go to 120,750 and let's request our takeoff clearance. Clear for takeoff. Mark brakes off. Out for almost to some thrust. And there we go. So first line up, take a screenshot, and then we are working it out here. Because we are very light, with no cargo
On
at
runway.
all.
14, right.
Only 18% of fuel, I think it was. So let's line up. It's all short, beautiful looking runway. Let's all short here for just a second to take a screenshot. Park brakes on. So the landing lights on. For a better screenshot. Alright. I want this spot and this spot to take off, and then this spot when I am taking off, then I can see the background downtown Chicago better. Alright, and there we go. So landing lights on, altitude on, so start the clock and 1 to 40%. Stable and toga.
Airspeed alive.
On taxiway.
This is definitely not a taxiway. So we are almost at 124. There we go.
B2. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. So we are climbing. So, and we are climbing only on climb 2. So we can all the way to climb 1 or even climb max power. So speed check, all laps 5. And there we go, so 160, 1000. Flaps 1. I want to fly a little bit by hand. And speed check, flaps up. So 160. Heading select, heading hold for 160. 250. Let's fly a little bit by hand. Yeah, beautiful. Let's do the auto throttle, or let's do the autopilot on. Autopilot 1. Heading select, heading hold. 310, landing lights off. Let's do a radar on the left. Relax, progress. So, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light. Let's go to 17,000. Select 160, 310. So we are climbing with climb 2. But if you can see, we are, man, look at that. Look in that. We are climbing with climb 2 and our vertical speed is minus 43. Look at that. We are climbing as a rocket. There is downtown Chicago. All of these beautiful buildings. So 132. We have now time to do this manually. 500. Fuel imbalance. Yeah, they are on indeed. So that is clear. Cancels. Yeah, look at that. 17,000. And hold. It's now on climb. Go back to climb 2. 290. So then we are going above 18,000. So we have speed to climb. So let's do stop that pressure. Look at that. We are on climb 2 thrust and we are climbing 43,000 feet a minute, 84, 86. Look at that. We are coming also to the around. Beautiful photoreal scenery. Look at that, a massive train yard. Amazing. Look at that, how big the train yard is there. Wow. Alright, so where's the airplane? There. Yeah, because I want to... the sun is to our right. Yeah, there. So I really want to taking some camera spot here to the right and zoom a little bit in. Let's see. Yes. First in C. So 132.950. And let's also let's go. Check. Yes, I want to do this reversed. So let's zoom running a little bit to the back. Let's do this reversed. Yes. Yeah, beautiful. 795. Yes, this is the spot that I want. Screenshot at 0 to 5. Heading hold set to 5. Check. So climb 1 or climb 2. We're still climbing 2,300 feet a minute, so let's stay on climb 2. And then after that we are going to go to climb 1, and then of course to climb. Yeah, I'm going turn 205, but then on auto. Let's zoom a little bit out. Now of course the wing lights, 15,000 feet, can turn off. Also let's save the flight for now. So let's go all the way up to flight level 450. Then now. Miami. Let's see where it is. We have some light weather rain. We are set to we have not use. Alright, so let's go. Turn right heading 205 and climb to 50. And 250. Check. Alright. Let's do still at climb 2 because we are very light. 1325. There. So we are 9 minutes in the air, 10 minutes in the air, and we are at almost 3,000 feet. So let's go to heading 180. and back on navigation. So that will be the first waypoint will be this one. So let's go to LNAV and VNAV both for the first time in this flight. Yeah, we have 46 knots of wind, so we can. So yeah, we are climbing now at 14, 15, 16. So let's go to flight or climb 1 first. To see how we are. Yeah, here we are climbing now. Oh, so we have there another airplane. It's -4 +3. So we have indeed another airplane over there. So let's do the heading. Yeah, so we can now fully climb at climb mode. So climb. Legs, let's turn off the seagull signs and the smoke signs. Alright, on the VNAV, yeah, climb, yeah, then climbing at 2100 feet a minute. That is good. Alright, so let's go up. So even at flight level 350, we have 1,000 feet, so 10,000 feet to go. Look at that. Down. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Look at this. I'm taking a lot of screenshots now, so by the way, if you want screenshots, let's go 450. 450. Thrust, VNAV, speed, LNAV. There we go. Climb. Alright. Let's go. Flight level 450. This is exciting. Yeah, I have for Idaho, I think it is. No photoreal scenery, but I have seen that there is by FS Scenery on Facebook. He has made America, the whole America and some states in Canada, and of course some other countries. So I will think that I will buy it, the whole package of America. It's quite expensive. I saw it. It was like for the whole America and included Alaska, all states. It was about, I think, $417. So that's a lot, but you also get a lot. So please help me support it to with that, and let's also can go to 1, 2, 3, 85, 85, 1, 2, 3, 85. Alright, so now we are so look at that wind, 18 knots of tailwind, 97 knots of tailwind. Alright, back 85, ground speed of 552. Alright, there we go. So 40,000 feet. Oh, look at that, we are only climbing with 2,800 feet a minute. So 40,000 feet. there we go. Alright, there we go. Let's see. 22 feet a minute. So in just 2 minutes we are at 45,000 feet, so 41,000 feet. Alright, there we go. Really take a screenshot if we are going above 43,000 feet. Alright, there we go. We have some light turbulence. That was as expected after taking off. Alright, so there we go, 42,000 feet. Exciting. Look at that. How shining the sun is off the airplane. Oh man, I will take thousands of screenshots of this flight. So there we go. And of course, yes. So there we go. 43,000 feet. Let's go. There we go. 43,300. 400. Climbing at 2,000 feet a minute. 43,000 feet 500. 43,000 feet 800. Oh, and we are going also to turn. So back to 600 feet a minute. 500. And there we go. Back up. So we are going back up. Alright, so there we go. 44,000 feet. 44,100. Yeah, want to go. 44,200. 44,300. 44,400. 44,500. 44,600. 44,700. 44,800. And 44,900. Let's go. And 44,000. There we go. 4, 5, 0, 0, 0. There we are. 45,000 feet. Mach decimal 850. Ground speed of 523. And let's zoom a little bit out. And let's do the heading. 2,754. So there we are. Look at the sun. How sharp is shining inside of the cockpit. So there we are, 45,000 feet in a 747-400. So let's take some screenshots. Look at that, how sharp the sun is shining into the cockpit. There we are, 45,000 feet in a 747-400 after 20 minutes of flying. Do this works? If I can also only see the shadow. Let's turn this down. Look at that. 45,000 feet. That's amazing. So 119er. 119er all the way down to 550. Let's go to Inibuilds. So, and then I will also prepared our landing into Miami. So look at that. Yeah, and a little bit further harder in the flight. We are flying with photoreal scenery above Cincinnati, Kentucky, and then I have also some photoreal scenery, Cincinnati, Kentucky, and then I also fully cover photoreal scenery of Tennessee and North Carolina, and then South Carolina, and not Alabama or Georgia, and then of course Florida. I have Florida installed, and I'm also going to 1247575. So a lot of air traffic controller stations here. America, so 775 there. 1, 2, 4. Oh, but that. Oh yeah, 77. Check. All right. There we are. 45,000 feet. Amazing. Amazing. That in a 747-400, 45,000 feet. I will do it also in Singapore liners, but then in the PE engines or Cathay Pacific. They are flying only also to Delhi. I have some scenery from Delhi. And of course, India photoreal scenery cover its Gulf, India and Bangladesh, and Bhutan, and then after above, so with 45,000 feet with the mountain range onto the left and the sun to the right, and that will be also breathtaking screenshots. What it says here, 10 in yellow, but not in red. So let's see the status page here. Yeah, so I think in real life auction shares PR crew. So I think in real life they are above 43,000 feet. They are the auctioneer's mask on, but auction. So auction. Yeah, he's working. So yeah, in real life they are having the auction mask on, because the 747 is capable of flying it on flight level 410, but I think there is not enough oxygen to compress the air pressure. It says here it's 11 climb L, and yeah, it's going all the way. It's going a little bit up from 10 to 30, and the cabin altitude is 79500 at 45,000 feet. Even the standard pressure is 45,200 feet. So, yeah, with 80,000 feet to 45,200 feet, there's a huge difference. So I think in real life, you have seen a lot of people. If you know airplanes and it's your hobby, you know this video of a pilot of a 747-400. I think it's by challenging airliners, mail flights between Lille, Oslo, Tel Aviv, Hong Kong, Tel Aviv, Lille. They are flying sometimes between Tel Aviv and Hong Kong, also at 44,900 feet and 45,000 feet, and you see the pilot sitting with clearly some beautiful sky with his oxygen mask up, and then he's zooming in at the the altitude. It says 4,500 feet. So let's I will search for the movie, and I will show it to you before our descent. So let's see if I can show it. 747, 445,000 feet, and then movies. I show it on here. Yeah, very cool video showcase how high the 747 can go. Yeah, I mean this one. On TikTok, yeah, this video. I have no idea if this is allowed to upload on YouTube. But yeah, cruising at flight level 450, you can see the pilot with his mask on, some like of NASA taking into the Discovery to space. Look at that, how he's sitting. Amazing. So you have his mask on, but oxygen is cheaper than fuel, and how higher you fly, how denser the air, how less fuel you burn, especially with 4 engines. So oxygen is cheaper than fuel. So and with you're healthy, it's not any change. So you can see it here, and then he's going to is he's flying Mach 84. I do 850, and you can see indeed 45,000 feet. Look at that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're looking at that. Also, is cabin pressure? It says 8,000. Yeah, 8,000. And what is he is 19? Yes, 19 cabin altitude, 8,000. Outside temperature is 25. But I have in sim. Let's see. So 8,000. Yeah, it's 19. 7 degrees. The engines, and the T80 is 25, and by his, I see it. Yeah, it's showing here. It's very fast. Yeah, look at that here on the autopilot. Look at that, 450. And look at that. He's then showing how beautiful. Clear. Also, you have his sunglasses down. Look at that. So yeah, this is the het bewijs, the bewijs. Oh, it says that English. Proof, of course. This is the proof that indeed the 747 is flying, currently able at 45,000 feet and then the pilot has his mask on. So look at this, so beautiful. Because this movie I searching on Flight Radar 24 for 747-100 flights at 45,000 feet, but they are doing it, not a lot, because you can see clearly pilot with his mask on. Look at that, some astronaut, very beautiful. Yeah, sorry. I am still alive without my oxygen mask on, because I am on the ground. Let's do this first. 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 5. So I hope that I can show that it onto you on Facebook, because I have of course no permission to show it, but if you search what I have typed in on Google, you can find it by yourself and see it by yourself. So because this available on the internet, so for a very long time. So alright, yeah, and we can, yeah, so the engines are max cruise of 100.5, and I am flying with 92.4 N1, so I can, or I am able, you can still speed up, and we are stable without any turbulency. So because I will really want to see also how fast, yeah, you can see here the throttles is going forward, and also indeed 100.5, and we are indeed going to speed up. So let's go see if he's going able to Mach 89. Yeah, Mach 90. Yeah, Mach 90 is his maximum speed, but we are very close to the yellow. So I think it is Mach 3, Mach .893. Let's speed up. Let's go to 175. 175. So because this, you have two pilots in the cockpit, and that's one. Yeah, Mach 88. 47 knots of tailwind. On the right, ground speed of 446. Look at the sun. How sharp he is shining into the airplane. Look at that. Further down. Yeah, Mach 90. Or 89. Look at that. Mach 89. With a ground speed of 4,550. Of course with 74 knots of tailwind. Because our TAS is 511. Look at that. Let's also take here a screenshot from if the are a little bit down. Yes, 9 of 890. Let's also take here a screenshot from. Let's look at that. Mach .9, so 890 at 45,000 feet. Ground speed of 549 with a dash speed of, without the wind, 410. Look at that. Climb. Yeah, here The pressure is 15. Movie on the internet was 19, but it's above 10, so that is good. Climb altitude is 79,050. Land altitude 700. Yeah, but that's on auto. I think you can that here. Yeah, here. Land altitude boost on, but it's on auto, so I will do nothing change there. Alright, beautiful. Mike 890. So I've taken some screenshots of it. So let's go back then again, of course, to VNAV, to Mach 850, because otherwise the flight will also going to be very fast. You can even then see the pressure. Look at that. The press. Ooh, it's only also to 9. Yeah, because the engine are rotating a little bit slower, so they are making less oxygen on for the airplane. Yeah, of course. So I can also not flying below Mach 84, because then the engines are spinning a lot slower to compress enough air to have some air pressure in the airplane to normally breathe. But I think because of safety, they are flying with an oxygen mask on. Alright, so back at flight level 850. Yeah, and also the sun is going down, so I hope that I am going to see some football scenery before landing or descending into Miami. Alright, so 38 minutes in the air. Let's also check the flight. So I will stop recording now because I've also uploading it onto YouTube in 4K. So this will be, I think, 1 hour and 15 minutes to watch and listening. So yeah, so let's stop the recording. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Let's also go to 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 5. Alright, there's another airplane. Lexington approach. Alright then. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed it and like it, and to find it nice to watch. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all back tomorrow. We are landing into Miami from 45,000 feet with a lot of altitude restrictions, so I am very forward how long that will take into Miami. So thank you all for watching. If you have a question about delivery or something else, leave it down below. And I'll see you also back tomorrow if we are going to descend and landing into Miami. So thank you all for watching, and bye bye for now. Tschüss. Doei.